Now, your exclusive local alert weather forecast from Central Oregon's news leader.
Well, big difference from yesterday to today. Those strong and severe storms have cleared the region. Just now exiting our eastern portion is another round of severe storms, but it does look like smooth sailing for the next day or so, moving forward into the middle of the week at least. Here's a look at the Prineville Reservoir. Very inviting. A beautiful shot. Just some fair weather clouds off along the horizon, and a lovely look there at the reservoir with some folks out there on a boat or two. The view from Aubrey Butte has some cloud cover as well, but nothing like we saw yesterday, that is for certain. And we're looking down here as the Old Mill District, and it is definitely a pretty quiet pattern they're going to be contending with over the next couple of days. May see some showers on Wednesday. Temperatures will be below our normal mid-80s. We'll be in the low 80s for a couple of days. Here's a look at satellite and radar, and there's nothing going on overhead too aggressively. There is, you see this little swirl right in through here. There's area of low pressure exiting the region. There's a couple of polygons in through portions of Idaho. But generally, all that stormy weather is clear in the state, and we're going to be setting up that quiet time for a couple days. Right now, we are looking at the current wind gusts, and the gusts are noticeable. They're a bit robust up in Warm Springs, 26 miles an hour, 20 miles an hour in Sisters, about the mid to upper teens throughout the 97 corridor coming down from the northwest. What we're tracking is just kind of a mellow pattern going forward in time. We do see this quiet pattern to set up camp for the week. Now, you see these colorings here, the yellows, those are more than likely 70s and 80s. And then down below, there's some pretty hot weather in through portions of the Four Corner states. But we're going to be staying on that milder side, or the warm side versus the hot side. And there may be a shower along the crest of the Cascades. So I'm thinking on Wednesday in, say, Sisters, we may see a spritz or sprinkle in the afternoon, but I don't think it'll translate that much further off toward the east, so we should just see it there in the mountains. Still below normal as we get into Thursday. You can see that coloring there, but boy, I'll tell you what, this is what's coming over the weekend. It's a ridge of high pressure, and we're going to get into the low 90s throughout the weekend. Not oppressively hot, but noticeably warmer than our 80-degree temperatures that we're dealing with now. We have winds from the west at 13 in Redmond, from the northwest at 8 in Bend, and you can see how dry it is. At 17% relative humidity is a dry number. The lower the number, the drier the air. 17 is a pretty low number in that humidity range. We've got 75 in La Pine, 75 Sisters, 10 degrees warmer in Warm Springs with 85. Now, nice 81 in Bend and Redmond. I just showed you, and a 79 in through the Prineville area. We have temperatures that will progressively drop down into the low 50s and bottom out at 50 degrees at 5 a.m. Future track lows are going to be in the 30s in La Pine. A crisp one tonight in La Pine. Low 40s in Sisters and Sun River. 40s and 50s most other locations. High tomorrow, well, we're going to get to 83 in Bend and 84 in Redmond, but a 77 in La Pine and 82 in Prineville with near 90 in Warm Springs. So as we go through the next 3 days, we got Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday with 83, 80, and 82. Be a little bit breezy. See the cloud cover there on Wednesday, and the showers coming in probably along the east face of the Cascades. And then we heat up into the 90s Saturday, Sunday, and Monday.